My life is extremely complex. Like, I just feel like, and whatever, maybe I'm just thinking too much about myself here, but I just feel like I'm doing something different, right? Like, I'm trying to start a business, but I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm trying to make music, and even though I've been making music since I was 11 years old, I'm not a musician. I'm trying to, and I make videos. I'm not a video maker. I, um, I don't know. There's a lot of things I do, right? I write books, so I'm attempting to write books. I'm like 4 chapters, almost 5 chapters into one book, um, and then I gotta get writing this other book. But it's like, but once these books are done, let's say they're published, I am not an author still. Why? Because I am not the things I do. I am the thing that is doing the things I do. I've come to realize that what I've been trying to do is not, I've been trying to be a creator of my reality, right? And I've been realizing that you are not your thoughts. That's gone around, right? In the Hindu religion, Hindu beliefs, Buddhist beliefs, a lot of, they can say that you're not your thoughts. You're the ones that's observing your thoughts. That type of thing. That's real, right? We're bigger than what we do. If you're a carpenter or if you're a factory worker, you're not a factory worker. You're not a carpenter. That's just what your consciousness is choosing to do. What you really are and what we really are creators. We're creators that need to learn how to create and manifest what we want in our life. That's what I've been trying to do, right? The way I look at it is this. A lot of people from outside perspective might think that I'm chasing success or I'm chasing my dreams or or I'm whatever. I'm chasing the chase because I love to chase. I love to experience. I love to live, right? I think that so many people are so focused on the end goal that they're willing to suffer the entire time to get to that end goal. I'm default for that too because there's many times where I've caused a lot of self-inflicted mental wounds on myself, but yet, it was my fault, right? I think that what I'm trying to do is just genuinely show people to just be yourself. Like, I talk about all my problems, everything I've gone through, everything, whatever. There are some YouTubers, video makers, whatever, that choose to only record when they're in a good mood. Only record, and then they, put on this, hi guys, how's everyone doing today? Type face, right? I want to show that you can be spiritual and sad. It's okay to be sad. Like, it's okay to get angry. It's okay to be happy, right? It's okay to feel what you actually feel, right? The reason why I'm happy as I am is because when I'm sad, I cry. And I probably lately, because I've been going through, like, shit's getting to me, right? So lately, I've probably been crying maybe every other day, a little more than usual. Just a little cry here and there. Girlfriend holds me while I cry type shit. I'm not afraid to admit that, right? Because most men are scared to be like, oh, I cry. No, they're so brainwashed that they think they can't fucking feel, right? I think the reason why I'm happy is because I have no sadness in me, ever. I do not bottle anything up, ever. Because I grew up my entire life bottling my feelings and emotions up, and I had severe anger issues because of it. I would just have extreme mood swings because of it. Because I would bottle my problems until I couldn't hold it anymore, and then they would all explode out, right? So I've just trained myself not to do that. So I just feel when I need to feel, whatever I need to feel. So the only time I didn't do that, the only time I held something in was when my grandfather died. When my grandfather died, I literally kind of went a little overboard on the herbs. You could say borderline abuse with, some of the herbal extracts that I have. I was trying to numb my pain. But then when I realized that, I had to face it, right? So it's like, it's just being aware of your actions and being aware of yourself, right? And this is why I feel like there's people who are entrepreneurs, who are millionaires, who are fucking lonely, miserable. They treat people like shit. They fucking, it's like, if you're someone who treats people like shit, it's because you feel like shit. And you feel like shit because you're not dealing with your own shit. Right? There are people, who claim they are my friends that will talk about things on social media that they know nothing about, right? That has nothing to do with them. But all they're doing, and I don't feel any type of way, right? I don't give her any response. I'm not mad about it. I'm not sad about it. I'm not happy about it. I don't give it any energy, right? Because what I'm starting to realize is that nobody knows a damn thing. Not your friends, not the fucking billionaires on the top, not the fucking trillionaires at the top. Nobody knows a motherfucking thing. And anyone who claims they know something, they only know what they know. That's all they know. That's all we could ever know, right? And until humans get to a point where we can get on the collective consciousness level, where we can start connecting telepathically on a higher aspect of reality, when we can live in a higher aspect of reality with technology, with more spirituality, with more, not religion, more spirituality. But I think that what I'm trying to do is more than just whatever the fuck, dude. I want people to be themselves. I want people to be free. I want people to use the technology to help them instead of the technology fucking your life up. Because it's the same thing with drugs, right? And substances. I'm not advocating, and I'm only saying this, sadly, realistically, I'm only saying this because of YouTube. I'm not saying this because I fucking believe it. I'm saying this because YouTube won't allow me to genuinely say something without a disclaimer, right? So the disclaimer is, I don't want people to use drugs, but psychedelics, if you feel a calling, if this is your first video hearing about psychedelics, then you're obviously not supposed to use them. I mean, if this was like the 10th or 20th, 100th, 1000th, I don't know, you have to have this calling, this desire to be like, okay, I need to try this for some reason. Then you need to do that, right? There are people that need to walk the path that are destined to walk the path. There are people who are literally entrepreneurs right now that were probably destined to be fucking shamans. There are shamans who, or I should say modern day shamans, because there's a lot of modern day shamans on the internet now where people are trying to learn about shamanism, learn about the psychedelic knowledge, travel with psychedelics, and we just call modern day shamans psychonauts, but realistically it's a modern day shaman, someone who travels into dimensions and brings back information. Like that's what shamans do, right? And it's like, I just think that we're more than what we do. So all of this, right, everything I just said, what I'm trying to get at is that we're gonna deal with human shit, okay? Things are gonna make us sad, things are gonna make us mad, we need to feel that, right? Because if we don't, then it prevents us from actually living our life, being free, right? Being free of the self-doubt. Because I don't doubt myself. I know I'm going to fucking make it, right? Because I don't give a fuck if I make it. That's the funny part about it. I don't care if I have views. I don't care. I know I'll probably, so in my mind it's like, I will probably get the impossible goal because I genuinely don't give a fuck if I get the impossible goal or not, right? I don't care. Because I'm enjoying the fuck out of my life now. I'm having the time of my life because it's all about perspective, right? It's all about what you do with your life. I'm the creator of my life, good or bad, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful to know that I am in charge of my life. I fucked up, and I've been staying at my mom's for way too long. Fucked up. I didn't get a job when I should have, and I fucked up, right? But I'm so glad that I fucked up because I'm right here because my fuck ups put me here, right? And that means that we do manifest our own reality. It's like this. There was this awareness for me to realize that we are just creators. I am not a musician or a beat maker or a rapper or a singer or, I mean, I see my daughter, I have my daughter every weekend and on Wednesdays, but yet I'm not a father. I am a father, but you are not what you do. You are the soul inside that is doing the things you do. So, all I'm trying to say in this entire video is we need to be ourselves. And being yourself means you are the person crying. You are the thing that is making your body drop tears when you're sad. You are the thing that is making you smile when you're happy. You're the thing that is, life, you're the observer. But you're not just the observer. The controller is in your hand. We just forget it's there. All the bad times that's happened to you, most likely you put yourself there. There's wild situations where maybe you didn't, but most likely you put yourself there. And that's beautiful though, because we're in control of our life. We are in control of where we go, where we are. Because some people would look at, oh, I've been at my mom's for way too long, I fucked up, my business, I fucked up this, I learned, right? But most people don't see is in this time, I became more of a man. I became more wise, more intelligent. I learned more about molecules and receptors in the brain with different molecules. And I've been learning about organic chemistry. I've been learning about philosophy, history. I've been learning how to run a business better. I've been learning. I've literally, once I get my business started now, I've been talking to a bunch of corner stores around here, and they're all gonna start selling my kratom. It's like, and there's a bunch of CBD stores around here too, and I'm gonna try to get my kratom in there. Maybe even some Motherwort or Blue Lotus in there. But what I mean is, people only see what they want to see. So when people look at you, they're going to say, you're a this, you're a that, you're a this, you're a that, based on what you do. And what I'm trying to say is you are not what you do. You're not people's opinions of you. You're not any of that. You're so much bigger that it's insane. You are infinite potential. That's what you are. Infinite potential. We have the potential of the infinite. We can literally manifest anything if you believe it. I know people be like, oh, manifestation, oh, it's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. No, it's not like The Secret or any of that dumb shit, right? What it really is you are part of the creator. Therefore, we are all co-creating this reality. Therefore, you can create your own reality because you already do. Just like I explained my life situation and then I put myself here. And it's still beautiful because it just proves that we do create our own reality. And that if I can change my programming that I've had since I was a child, since I grew up in extreme poverty, since I grew up in whatever. It's like, that's what needs to happen, right? If I can change the paradigm, I could change the life. If I could change my mind state, I could change the life. Because I'll change what I'm creating. Which is why, even if I'm still in this life situation, this is why I still create every day. I create beats. I make music. I make videos. I make documentaries. I don't know. I make a lot, right? Working on trying to make businesses. Designing, either designing t-shirts, if not, I have other ideas. I'm gonna have my herb business. I have a bunch of business ideas, and like, if I had the funding, shit, we'd have a technological world. I'd probably get with Elon Musk and start creating some, like, I don't know, some other shit. But like, that's what I've been learning. I've been learning about quantum physics, quantum mechanics. So it's like, this is whatever you decide to manifest in your life is your choice. Like, I can't manifest money right now, but I've damn sure manifested probably more knowledge than a lot of people with money. Because I don't have my GED, but I've talked to many college-educated people. I'm ahead of them in a lot of things. Because when you go to college, usually you go to college for one thing. So that means you probably don't know about quantum mechanics. That means you probably don't know about the history of spirituality. Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, shamanism, the mushroom cults, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Sumerian texts. There's so much information out there that I've been just gaining, because what the fuck else am I going to be doing, right? I really don't have any friends. Like, I haven't hung out with any friend in probably about 3 weeks to a month. Literally. No friend in 3 weeks to a month. The only people I've seen and hung out with is my girl, my daughter, and my mom. That's it. The people in my family, right? And my mom does her own thing, so I don't really talk to my mom. She'd be doing her own thing. And a lot of times, my girl kind of lets me do my thing, because I'm trying to, she sees what I'm trying to do, and I love her for that, right? Because I'm really trying to get this to work, so I focus. I write in my book, I make videos, I learn, I research, I learn, I research, I write, I learn, I research, I make videos, I make songs, I make beats. It's like, that's all I've been doing. But like I said, that's what I've been doing. I am not the doings themselves. I am not the musician. I am not I'm not any of that. That's what I do. I am the soul that is manifesting reality. My reality. Yep. Don't mind me, I'm high as fuck. It's early as fuck. I've been up since 6 in the morning. I don't know where this video came from. A lot of times I'll just get an idea and I'll just flow. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Like, I know what I'm saying, but what I mean is, like, when I make a video, every single video I've ever made is just a free flow video, like a freestyle, where you have no clue what you're gonna say, nothing's written down, you have no fucking idea. All I knew is I thought to myself, I am not a musician, I am not a video maker, and then I just flowed with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was dope. It's a really dope video. Peace out, guys.